Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. In today's video we are going to be implementing the empty pins view, which is this view, and we will also be implementing the empty boards view, which is this view. So hope you find this exciting, and let's start coding. Okay, so first thing we need to do is to go to our saved view and create a new view. It will be a new file from template, SwiftUI view, and we will call it empty pin view. And in my empty pin view I need to pass the view model, so it will be at bindable private var view model of type saved view model, and we need an initializer because it's private. It will be self.view model equal bindable wrapped value of view model, and here we need to pass saved view model. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing we need is to go to our saved view model, and here as you see we got an array of items. Okay, now I want an empty array so I can do the test, so I will put this under comments, and now it will be var items of type array of item, and it will be equal to an empty array. Okay, and now if I go to my saved view, and instead in the case of pin to display this, I will add a if statement. So if view model dot items dot count is equal to 0. In that case we will display our empty pin view, and we will pass the view model. Else, if our item array is not empty, in that case we will display our staggered grid. Okay, perfect so far. Okay, now let's start implementing our empty view. So let's go to our empty pin view, and as you probably can guess, this is a V-stack, and to have it in the middle we have a spacer here and a spacer here, so it will be a V-stack with a spacing of 20, and inside it we got an image from our asset folder that is id. It will be dot resizable, and with a frame with width and height, width of 150 and the height of 180. And to have it in the middle I will have a spacer above it and a spacer below it. Okay, perfect. After that I got this text, so text you haven't seen any pins yet. I will give it a font of dot headline and a font weight of semi-bold. Okay, and after that I got this text, so I got text save your favorite ideas. As you can easily come back to them later. And I want to apply a padding on my V-stack, so in my V stack I will apply a horizontal padding, so dot padding of dot horizontal of 50. Okay, perfect. And I prefer if the text alignment is dot center, not start from the left, so I will add dot multiple text alignment of dot center. Okay, this way it's better. And I will also give it a font of dot subheadline, so a font of dot subheadline. Okay, perfect. I think after that we got this button, so a button with action and label. For action it will be empty for now. For label it's text explore pins. Okay, it will be dot padding of 20 with a foreground style of dot white, a font of dot headline, a font weight of semi-bold, a background color of dot red, and finally I think I need to add a corner radius, so dot clip shape of a rounded rectangle with a corner radius of 25. Okay, and this looks good, so if I go now to my saved view, everything should be looking pretty good. Okay, so let's wait for it and hopefully it doesn't take a lot of time. And as you can see also, okay, perfect, as you can see, and as many of you will probably have guessed, the create board is very similar to this one. The empty board is very similar to the empty pins, so I'm not going to re-implement it. I need to have a reusable component that I can use directly. So in my empty pin view, okay, I should be able to do extract subview, but because I cannot, I need to embed it inside a VStack. Then on this VStack I will do extract subview, and I will do a refactor, rename, and I'm going to call it empty saved view. Then I'm going to get rid of this VStack, I don't need it. I just added it so I can do the extract subview. Okay, and here I will have a private var title of type string. I also have image name, so private var image name of type string. Instead of this I will have subtitle, so private var subtitle of type string. And finally also button title, so private var button title of type string. And because they are private I need to add an initializer. Okay, which is perfect. Now all I need is to add the missing argument, and instead of image name I will give it ID, and I will replace ID here with image name. Instead of you haven't any pins yet, I will replace it with title, and I will have this here. Instead of this I will replace it with subtitle and paste it here. And instead of button title I will cut this, replace it with button title, and I will pass this here. So hopefully everything will be working just the way it used to be working before. Okay, which is perfect so far. So now if I go to view and add a new file from template, a SwiftUI view and call it empty board view. All I need here is to call my, okay, I need to pass of course the view model, so at bindable private var view model of type saved view model, and of course I need the initializer, so self view model equal bindable wrapped value of view model. If I add now the missing argument here, so I give him saved view model, and instead of this text, if I call my just the view that I just created, empty saved view, so if I call here empty saved view and give it for image name, I think board, it's from our asset folder. For title, let me check, keep track of what inspires you, so keep track of what inspires you. For subtitle, boards helps you organize the, okay, so boards help you organize the pins you see, the pins you save into collection. Okay, and for the button title, it's create a board. Okay, now hopefully everything will be working perfectly. Okay, which is beautiful, I think. Okay, the next step I want to do is, as you know, I got in my view model an empty item array. I need one for board, so first thing I need to go to my model, create a board model. So I will have a new file from template, Swift file. I'm going to call it board. Then I will have a struct board that is identifiable, hashable, and codable. I will have let id of type string, var board name of type string, variable pin id that is an array of string, an array of tag that is optional because you can choose not to have one, so an array of string that is optional for tags. Is secret is a boolean, so var is secret that is a boolean, and finally a user id, and also it's optional because you don't always have one, or at least when I first created it I won't have one. So okay, perfect. So now in my view model I will have an array of dictionary, so var boards, board with pins. It will be an array of dictionary of board with an array of items, so a dictionary, an array of a dictionary where you got board as key and value of an array of item, and it will be by default an empty array. So now all I need to go is to go to my saved view and here do a test. So if view model dot board with pins dot count is equal to 0. In that case, I will call my empty board view and pass the view model. Else, I will display my board view. Okay, and once this is done, hopefully everything will be working perfectly, which is perfect. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.